Hi guys, welcome to the video. My name's Nick, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a shadow border and a frame around your images ready for posting on social media. So, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. It's been a few months since I posted any videos up. For one thing and another, it just hasn't felt quite right. But a couple of people have asked me on recent posts that I've posted up to Facebook about how I post my images as if they're in a frame on a wall. So I said that I would make a video and show you how it's done in a step-by-step sort of format on the screen. So we get the computer fired up and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm going to get and fire up the computer, get us going in Lightroom, and then I'll talk you through the steps as we step across into Photoshop. So I'm going to choose a photo. What should we choose? Choose one that I haven't done before. It's quite a nice one that I've taken. Yeah, I've done this one. I've put like a simple border around it, but I'm going to show you how to do a proper border around it. So we're going to take this image. I took this image in Stroud on a walk down the canal, and I think it would be the ideal candidate to give it a nice border and make it stand out when you post it in on your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, that sort of thing. One thing I will say is that I am not an expert on Photoshop in any way, shape or form, so any comments about you could have done this quicker, you could have done that quicker, I'm sure there's many different ways that you can do this technique. This is the way I do it. I'm putting it across to try and help others to help them do it because they don't know. So I'm just trying to help people. I'm not trying to teach you how to do Photoshop. So bear with me. It actually took me quite a while to learn how to do this. So I used tutorials on YouTube just like this one. So here we go then. So this is our photo. The first thing I do is I would do Control-Alt-C, and that will bring up your canvas size. And you're looking to change this symbol here to black because you're just going to give it a very thin black edge. So you're going to keep this on pixels, and you're just going to make that 5 pixels all the way around, and you're going to click OK. And what that basically does, it gives it an edge. If we just zoom in quickly, might not be able to see it, but you can just sort of see on the edges there, it's just giving it an edge, a black edge, and that's what we're trying to do, just give it like a finish, if you like. Okay, so now that you've done that, you're going to give it its white. When I print my images, I print them off with a white border, so that's basically what we're going to do now. So again, Control-Alt-C, and that will bring up your canvas size, and this time we're going to change it to inches, and we're going to give it just 1 inch in all directions, but we're going to change this to white. You can actually press the F key, I think it's 6 times to get white, or you could just choose white from the grid, it's up to you. And there we have our white grid. Just going to shrink it down. So that's the first step. Now you're going to go over here and you're going to right click and you're going to duplicate the layer. You don't have to call it anything, it doesn't matter. And then you're going to Alt Control C again to bring up your canvas size, and this time you're going to change it to inches, and you're going to change it to 1. Should we change it to 1 or should we change it to 2? Let's change it to 2. Change that to 2, and you're going to keep it as white. So check that as white, press OK. So that just extends your white border. So at the moment you think, well, why don't you just do that in one go? Well, this is the reason why. So basically you come down and you press effects and you put drop shadow. and this makes that first page lift off that shelf, lift off that background. I had 45 degrees of angle, so as it looks like you're looking at it from an angle. It just works for me. You can play around with these adjustments here, distance, spread, size, everything all changes whatever you want to do, however you want to look, however you want it to look. But that's sort of just a subtle shadow behind it is what I'm after, and that's fine. Right, next step is we adjust the canvas size. So canvas size, and this time you're going to choose black, and you're going to choose half of what your last one was. So that one was 2 inches, so this time we're going to choose 1 inch and make that black. That gives you your border like it's framed. So now we're going to duplicate the layer, so it gives us another layer. Canvas again, Control Alt C, or you can actually go up here, and yeah, it's on image and it's just sort of here, but it's because I've got it up already, it's not highlighted. You can do it that way if you want to. And you're going to change this back to white, change this back to inches, and I'm going to put up 2, and all you're really doing is creating the background to blend in with your social media backgrounds. They're usually white, nearly always white. So I make that bit white, and then it makes it look like it's on a wall of white, and it's just stood off when it's all posted up. So post that up. You're going to come back down to drop shadow again, effects and drop shadow, and you see that just lifts off just a little bit. We're just going to make that just a bit more predominant. Just like that. So you play around with the settings as much as you like, get it to suit your taste. Press OK. And that's basically it. Just one last thing for me to do. If you've seen any of my recent posts, you'll see that I put like a signature on mine. So I'm just going to quickly push that onto my image, and it just gives it a nice clean professional look. Just going to zoom in just to get that right. Oh, it looks like I've done it the wrong way. Mess this up, haven't I? There we go, that's better. And just find the centre for you. Just make that a little touch smaller, drag it down, click OK, and there you have it. So now I've got a nice framed image that when I post on social media, it looks like it's hanging on the wall, but it's actually a bit 3D. What you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to go to layer, you're going to want to flatten that down. Like that, and then if you go into save, go back into Lightroom, just wait a couple of minutes, a few seconds, there it comes, and now you can see what I mean, because it's got that white background that blends away and it just pushes it off the page and gives it that real nice 3D feel. So you wanted to know how I did it? That's how I do it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's only been a short one, but it's one that was asked for, so I thought I'd better get and do something. And in the new year I'm going to be putting together a collection of very short, straight to the point tutorials aimed at complete beginners, and we'll be looking at different functions on the cameras, on my camera, and what specifically they do and when and why you should use them. So it's something to look forward to. It's something that I'm looking forward to doing, getting back on the camera, getting back behind the camera rather, and getting back to making some videos. So without further ado, stay safe and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.